Happy Saturday. Welcome to day 16, day before Easter. Hope everybody's doing well and you're all practicing your rolling and your stretching. So I think today we're just going to add a little bit of psoas and quad stretching. So I'm hoping that everybody is doing their rolling first. So you would roll your quads and your psoas, and then you would do your stretching. So it's like you're warming up the tissue and getting ready for it to get some nice length. So when it cools down in a nice lengthened position. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a kneeling position. Oh, and I have my very cool muscle pants on today, which will make it all make much more sense. Okay, so what we're gonna do, if this is the leg being stretched, the opposite leg is gonna come up and out. So when I come into this stretch, I want to be in this position where my knee is over my ankle. So we're stretching the psoas doing that, right? It's a hip flexor. It attaches at the lumbar spine, into the iliacus, and into the leg. So the idea with this one is you want a posterior pelvic tilt. So you want your pubic bone pushed up and forward, so your butt and your abdominals and the lower part of your hamstrings are going to engage to help you move this way, right? Because these are active. So as the opposing muscle works, the psoas can lengthen. So in this position, you're just going to take your inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to tuck, contract, squeeze your butt and hamstring, and come forward. So the stretch is here. You're not trying to do some crazy thing like this. We're just stretching here. Make sure that this, because the psoas ends up at the diaphragm, make sure this is lifted and lifted. So this is staying open. The stretch is coming from here. You're going to take your inhale. You're going to exhale, come forward. So it's just here that we're stretching. Sometimes I'll even bring this arm up to get a full stretch. Hold for your 1.5 to 2 seconds and come back to neutral. So you're squeezing the butt, the abdomen, lifting from the chest when you do these. Okay. I hope everybody did them really well. If you can't feel it, just focus on getting it from in the pelvis and keeping that pelvic tilt going. And it'll really help if you roll the psoas and the quads before you do that. Okay, so then we're going to grab the rope. And this one, we're just going to bring the rope around the foot. So I like to just double my rope like this and put it around my foot and then pull the strap through. I hope that made some sort of sense to you guys. And the rope's going to be coming up from the bottom of the foot because the stretch position is going to be like this. So the opposite side that you're not stretching, you're going to bring your knee up as close as you can towards your chest. You can hang on to that leg, but you really want to keep this leg up towards the chest. And the idea with this one is we're going to bring the heel, we're going to go out full extension. You're going to take a breath and bring the heel towards the butt, right? So big inhale, full exhale. Let me do this sideways so you can see. So the more open you are in your quad and psoas and rectus femoris that attaches up here at the ASIS, the more your knee is going to be able to come back. But we're going to work on that, right? So we're just inhaling. We're using the hamstring to bring the heel towards the butt. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. You're holding for 1.5 to 2 seconds. After that end is released, then what you can do is hold the heel as close as it can comfortably go to the butt. And now we're going to extend through the hip. So now it's about bringing the knee behind the hip. So your inhale's here, and your exhale is squeezing that butt and upper hamstring and bringing that knee back and having the heel to the butt. So your inhale's here, exhale's here. Tuck that pubic bone so it's reaching up. Now the other thing that you can do is you can drop. So you want to be with the knee straight out from the hip. You don't want to really be up here. And then you're just going to drop the knee down a little bit and do the same thing. So your inhale's here, and your exhale's there. And remember, you can do 10 of these at each position, and then you can lower a little bit further. So your inhale's here, and your exhales there. So play around with this. Really try to stabilize through your pelvis so your pelvis isn't flying all over the place, and really try to get a nice stretch through the front of the psoas quad. As you bend heel to butt, you're going to get more of these 3 quads that attach in the leg. And just play with it. It's a great stretch. So you would do the other side, open everything up. Always pay attention because you're gathering information. Was one side tighter than the other? Make notes in your head, write it down. Be curious, be interested. Learn about what's going on with your body because there's a lot of information in there. So that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Easter. See you then. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.